Duolingo is ruining everything they've built up over the past couple of years, and it's all because of AI. Basically, the CEO of Duolingo sent a memo out a couple of days ago saying that from now on, all of their contractors are going to be gradually replaced by AI. So what exactly did these contractors do? Their job was to build out all the language courses that Duolingo offers. So Spanish, French, German, English, Japanese, all of these are language courses that were built by these contractors. Duolingo is now phasing out those contractors and putting AI in place of them. And you probably already know, but the internet had a really strong opinion on this. Here's what a couple of people on TikTok were saying.
We here at Duolingo are going to be an AI-first company. What does that even mean? We're going to replace all of our contractors with AI so that we can create new courses. And why would you do that? So that we can create the courses faster. And it will increase our productivity. And we're gonna save so much money. There it is.
What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the helly on saying?
We are watching the live downfall of Duolingo. They announced yesterday that their company is going AI first, which means they're going to stop using their contractors to do work that AI can handle. And it's safe to say that the public is not too happy about that. You would think companies would learn from other companies who broke their business by making the general public upset, but as of right now, they're sticking to it. But even if they go back saying they're not going to do this, the damage has already been done. In their comment section, people are talking about how we are now boycotting them and how they are deleting the app.
In fact, Duolingo's reputation took such a hit that they lost 300,000 followers on their TikTok account, and their App Store page got flooded with 1-star reviews. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually think that when it comes to AI, it can be super useful in the cases that you want to practice your pronunciation but you're getting it wrong, or you're too embarrassed, or you don't have an actual human to practice with, and you can ask it all sorts of different questions if you're confused about something. But it's still not a replacement for a real person who actually speaks that language. And what bothers me is when it comes to the future implications of this AI replacing super old languages such as Scottish Gaelic, there's probably not enough training data for AI to accurately understand and teach you Scottish Gaelic. We already know how inaccurate AI can be, and we already know how inaccurate Duolingo already is. Plenty of people online talk about how Duolingo gets so many things wrong. But when it comes to AI, when there's not enough training data, it can get super inaccurate. Those of you who use ChatGPT probably already know this. But in the case of Duolingo, AI could mess up the pronunciation, the meaning, examples, because there's just not enough data for it to train on to be accurate. And this isn't just limited to old languages on Duolingo either. If the AI isn't trained properly, it could teach you to say something bad in that language unknowingly. But that's just when it comes to the actual learning itself. We still haven't discussed the elephant in the room, and that is what happens when companies don't stop at replacing humans with AI. Right now, Duolingo is sort of introducing it to us by just replacing their contractors, but what happens when employees are laid off on a massive scale just because of AI? We've already seen what the Fiverr CEO has said about AI, saying that basically if you're a freelancer, your only choice is to just adapt to it and get good, or just accept it and move on to a different job. Right now, the Duolingo CEO has said that he doesn't have any plans to replace any of their employees with AI, but we know that a CEO's word is as good as a politician's. And if we get to a point where AI can replace us in complex tasks at human accuracy or better, it's obvious that these companies are going to use AI if they can get away with it. I guess at this point, it's just a game of waiting to see how long companies will keep laying off people with the excuse of adapting to AI until something is done about it. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a like, and if you want to see more content like this where I kind of go over what's happening in our world at the moment, subscribe.